Why you must never envy the rich who are stingy. Listen to me as I give you wisdom today. My prayer is that God will help you. If you are rich, this message should be treasured by you. Hear it again and again. If you want to be rich, if you are praying to God to make you, please listen to this message again and again. Let's begin by looking at Ecclesiastes chapter number 2 and verse 26. Ecclesiastes 2:26. To the man or woman who pleases God. If you are pleasing to God, without faith, you can't please God. Without being good to people, you can't please God. When you are stingy and selfish and wicked and cruel, you can't please God. When you are helpful, when you look at the poor, when you look at people who are going through pain and you are kind to them and you are helping people, you are generous to people. Listen, you please God. When you lift up somebody who is down, when you wipe off tears from somebody's face, you are helping the poor, you please God. Now, to the one who pleases God, God gives him one wisdom. What is wisdom? Ability to use knowledge and understanding well to create more solutions. God will give you wisdom that will empower you with plenty wealth and riches. God will give you knowledge to provide solutions to critical issues. Then God will give you happiness, ability to enjoy all that God has given you. When your life pleases God, God gives you these three things: wisdom, knowledge, and joy. But to the sinner who does not please God, or who is not pleasing God, God gives him the task to gather and store wealth, gather and store up wealth, to hand it over to the one who pleases God. So when God gives you wisdom and knowledge and happiness, get ready. He will give you stupendous wealth, because he knows when you have wisdom and knowledge and happiness from God, you are going to do good with whatever God gives to you. You see, when God gives you wisdom, he will give you wisdom to help you understand how God works, how God reasons, what God does with whatever God owns. Now, when you know how to run your life the way God runs things, listen, God will empower you with wealth. Many have money, and I call them money misroad people. They don't know what money is for. They have wealth. They don't know what wealth is for. Some of them use their wealth to oppress people. You can build 50 mansions and live in only one room until you die, and that house or those houses will be wasted. Listen, when you have money, understand that the purpose of money is to do good. If you have money, the reason why God gives you money is for you to do good. In Ephesians 4 and verse 28, verse 27 says, give no place to the devil. Give him no place. In verse 28, it says, let him that steals, steal no more. Let him that stole, steal no more. Instead, let him do that which is good. Do a good business. Don't do an evil business. Don't do an evil business. Do a good business. Let him do good, that he may get plenty money and give to the one who has need. The reason why God empowers people with wealth is for them to share and spread it. If you gather wealth and you don't spread it, you don't share it, you are like the rich fool who gathered much wealth and said, I'm going to build a larger barn or storehouse where I will bestow and store all my goods, and I will say, retire early and live and enjoy life. God said, you are going to die. He died quickly. And the wealth he gathered went to others. He never used it. That is how it happens. See, when you are good before God, when you please God, God gives you wisdom, knowledge, and joy. That wisdom and knowledge make you a solution provider. You are going to do things that will make you an envy of, for God will open doors and avenues of wealth that you see money, riches, and wealth flowing in, and you wouldn't know what to do with it again. So be open-hearted, be open-handed, be open-minded. When you have money, use your money and do good to people, and I'm telling you, God will empower you with wealth. To the sinner who is stingy and selfish, God gives a task to gather and store up money that he will hand over to the one who pleases him. Please, please God. I want you to hear me as I read a few other scriptures. Look at Proverbs 28 and verse 8. He who makes his wealth, who builds his wealth by interest and increase, gathers it for him who is kind to the poor. If you make your wealth, if you make money, if you gather so much money by charging people exorbitant interest rates or profit margins as a business person, God says you are going to gather that money and you are going to die and leave it for the one who will be kind to the poor. What is God saying? When you have the honor of doing business, please charge moderate profit or interest rate. Don't be too high-handed to buy something for like 1,000 and you sell it like 10,000 because you're the only person. You will die miserably, and all your money will go to those who will pity the poor. When you have some rare privilege to be doing business, please always remember that the profit margin you charge, God is aware of it. If it is too high, you will die too quick. Take it from me. Look at the Bible. Proverbs 28 verse 8. He who makes his wealth or gathers riches by high interest or profit margins and increases, you keep increasing, you will gather your wealth for him who will be kind to the poor. Proverbs 19 and verse 17. He who has pity on the poor by giving them, by helping them, lends to the Lord. And whatever you have given or lent to the Lord will pay you back. Look at Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 27. He who gives to the poor will not lack. If you want to terminate lack in your business, lack in your family, now you are a businessman. You have 1 billion. Now you want to do a business of 5 billion. The way to be free from lack and have an inflow of funds that will make you not to live in lack, no matter the amount you need, is be good and be kind to the poor. He who gives to the poor will not lack, but he who hides his eyes from the poor will have many curses. People will curse you, God will curse you. You will die pretty soon. You will die quick. You will die untimely death. You know why? Because you are wicked, you are evil. Don't ever close your eyes or hide your eyes from the poor. When they cry, God will hear. And if God hears and God will deal with you, listen, you will pay a very high price. In Proverbs 22 and verse 9, he who has a generous eye, a liberal eye, will be blessed, for he gives of his bread to the poor. Look at that. He who has a generous eye will be blessed by the Lord, for he is kind and he gives of his bread to the poor. When you are a giver to the poor, listen to me, God will bless you, God will amaze you, God will lift you up. When you are good and when you are kind, even those who are rich, that are stingy, God will take their wealth and hand it over to you. That's how God works. So what am I telling you? Don't envy the rich who are stingy. Pity the rich who are stingy. But if you see a man who wants to do good to the poor, give that man kudos, because I tell you, God will amaze him with wealth. My prayer for you is that this simple one will help you. If you have not been kind to the poor, please be kind to the poor. If you don't know how to do it, please get in touch. We can help you, show you what to do. You can be a part of Jesus' mission headquarters. Jesus is building an army of his ambassadors who will represent him here, who will do what must be done to wipe away tears from off all the faces of the poor. You can be a part of this move. That's where we are right now. Surely you are going to hear from us. We are going to build houses for people and the poor, and they will live in those houses and will collect rent from them. Surely we are going to put up schools that we are going to send the children of the poor to, and they will go to school on scholarships without paying a dime. Surely you are going to hear. You are hearing from me. Surely you will hear it. We are going to put up health centers where the poor who want to deliver can go and give birth to their children without pay. Those who are sick that don't believe in healing, or their faith has not risen to the point that they can receive prayers and be free from sickness, we will make sure that they are given health care free of charge. If you are looking for where to invest, please invest in Jesus Mission Headquarters. That will be your surest bet to reach out to the poor and the needy in our world today. May God bless you. If you are rich and you are stingy, I pity you. If you are rich and you are kind, I envy you, because God will make you a super wealthy person. Be kind to the poor, be generous, be liberal, be a giver. And I tell you, God will not stop blessing you. I know there are many who are abusing what they receive. Some people claim they are helping others, and they do nothing with what they give. They just collect it. No, mark my words, look at my face. Jesus Mission Headquarters is ordained to wipe away tears from the face of the poor. Everything we are doing here is to meet the need of the poor. If you are part of this, will tell you, unless God meets you, don't bring any offering. Don't give tithe. Don't bother. But carry your money and go. Unless God meets your need. If you are part of this work, guaranteed. If God does not meet your needs, don't give any tithe, don't give any offering. If God meets your needs, then you can give. And if you know that what we are doing is what you can be a part of, please be willing, be eager to join us, and let's wipe off tears from those who are crying and weeping because of poverty and lack of want. God bless you. We love you, and I know God loves you more. Be blessed. And please don't forget, be good to people. Be kind. Be generous. Be liberal. Give, and help those who are in need. God bless you.